Hey there, Bigsters and Lego friends. Let's have a quick look at the Lego Creator Set 10254 Winter Holiday Train. It has 734 pieces, and it was fun to build. I got this the other day at Walmart at the Boxing Day sale. Was it on sale? Let me explain that one to you. The Lego train. I found this at Walmart. It was full price. I tried to get it at 50% off because it was in the Christmas decorations, but there was a no-go on that. They said, no, it's considered Lego. It's considered a toy all year round. Even though it was in the clearance and it was Christmas, couldn't get it. Darn shucks. I tried. And here are the train tracks that come with the train set, and I see Unikitty has commandeered them now for her roller coaster. I think her roller coaster car is a little bit too small for that. She's got a friend of hers on the platform waiting for the train and got some gifts and presents to take to her family and friends along the way. Now this platform here does come with the winter train set, so, and as you can see, it sort of has a gap here. Well, that's to fit on the side of one of the track pieces there, so the train skips right by it and it's relatively cool. Okay, Unikitty. Okay there, Unikitty. Aha, you were holding back on me. So your other little friend there with the remote control, he was probably servicing Unikitty's car because he was underneath it there. So anyway, I can see there's going to be a lot of playability with this and a lot of fun along the way of building. Anywho, this is the train. I decided to buy it anyway. I didn't buy it when it first came out, and I kicked my butt because I didn't have the original train. So anywho, we got it. We will motorize it for next year, and I think it's a pretty darn cool train. I love the fact that that tree turns around on that too. That's just really, really cool. And choo-choo, and there we go. So we have the train track already put on a piece of wood to go under the tree here, and it just so happened that the steel base that the tree sits in fits perfectly on the inside of the track, which I'll show you in just a second. So moving right along, we'll just scoot this over here. Let's do a quick opinionated review of this and see. I really like the colors and the design of this. It went together very well. It's really, really cool. The smokestack, the smoke coming out of the stack is really neat as well. When you change it to motorize it, you need to take this section out here to put the infrared sensor in. The train motor goes in the bottom here where the red wheels are, so that comes out. The battery box will fit in the tender, and that's about it. However, when I motorize it, I think I'm going to find a completely different way to do it, because I really want to keep the red wheels here and keep it as close to this original build as possible. Although, you know, that's a Power Functions Lego build that they have as an alternate build in the book. I'm just not too happy with taking out all this greens here and the red wheels there, because it just totally loses the colors scheme of the train itself. So I'm going to try to find a different way to do it, maybe with a car or something back here after the tender. We'll put the motor back there and make like a holiday present box car and just put everything into that, and then have it just do a push type of thing, because this engine and tender is fairly light. It is a very small train, so it's not very heavy. So, and the caboose is really cool, and I love the colored white leaves with the colored bulbs in it for Christmassy time things as well. Now, before we get too far into things, one thing that I'm disappointed with this set and some of the newer train sets is these right here, the magnetic couplers. These are awesome. These have been used for years on all the trains. This one right here, you can see what they're doing. They're doing this on some of the newer trains as well. On the new Harry Potter train, I do believe, they have this pin and Technic pin thing that you have to put down below, and it's a real pain in the butt. It's not authentic to a real train, like as much these ones are here. So the real train enthusiasts are not going to be too happy with that. As like I am, I'm not too happy with that. So I heard that the bogie plates that they use like on the top of this front trucks here have been removed from production. They're no longer making them, which is kind of sad because you know, that gives you that swivelability on those as well. So maybe they're not going to make any more trains like this. This might be like kind of the last one. Or they're going to say, okay, get your power functions motor and stick it on the front there like that type of thing, because that has a flat top with the Technic pin on it that you would plug in onto the base of the train up here, that acts like the bogie plate. Now these ones down here, they're not double trucked, they're just single trucked all along the way, and that seems to be the way that they're going with all the train wheels now. Because I suppose it's to cut costs and whatnot, but all the older ones used to have doubles. The older Harry Potter train had doubles, and the new one only has singles, and this one only has singles too. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's one con about this set. Now let's have a look at a pro about this set, which is this particular, I gotta dump out the little presents here, this little train that turns around. And basically, it's just a little turntable, and that doesn't want to stay on at any time. So, okay, nothing wants to stay on for me today. Okay, so anyway, all it is a turntable that just moves around here. Very simple, with an axle that comes down through with a small gray gear onto a worm gear, and then when these wheels turn, they turn the worm gear, and the worm gear turns the small gray gear, which in turn turns the shaft. Then the turntable moves. So it's so simple. There's no complicated mechanisms or anything there like that. So that's how it is built. And you can find the instructions online at Lego for these too. If you're looking for any Lego instructions, the sets that they have, you can find them online. So that's pretty neat. And you can build these multiple times over for little decorations, for little sets that you may want to build for whatever you want to build them for in your train system. So the only thing is you got to get the wheel spacing right when you put them on the track, because if not, they won't turn correctly. So that being said, I've squat the wheel in a little bit. There we go. And now we can put our presents back under the tree there. Just like so. And put these presents in the delivery pile for Santa. So I think that's really cool. I really like that. And you can use that design for basically anything you want to put there. It doesn't have to be a tree. You can swap out that tree. Or you can make another design and put there and have maybe a Santa Claus rotating around waving at everybody or whatever. So that is one of the good things I like about that set, and the coupler is the thing I dislike about the set, as well as trying to modify this with the power functions that Lego suggests. It ruins the color scheme of this train, so we'll have to come up with a better idea for that. I know we will. I know we will. It's just a matter of time. And inner part of the track just fits nicely around the base of that tree. Couldn't have asked for something better. It's really cool. And when it is hooked up, it works quite well. It is a 9-volt track. There's the wire for it for the controller over there. And I just soldered the wires onto each track over on the far side. I put it in the back so you can't really see it and it doesn't stick out. So. And I got these screwed down here, and I can take this base with me to a train show or display or whatever, and it works fairly well. Usually you have to vacuum off all the glittery stuff just after Christmas, and once we put the Christmas tree and that away. So if I take this to a display, I can use this for basically anything I want. For the base, that is. And generally I think I will be taking this Christmas train now, and I've taken with Harry Potter before, but I could take the Christmas train. It looks really, really cool. So for a train show, a cool little train on a small track, and maybe some Christmas trees or something in the center right there to, you know, set it off. So So that's my thoughts and opinions on this particular Christmas train set from Lego. And I hope you did enjoy it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think we could do to modify it or get that motor in without changing too much and keeping the original as close to the original as possible. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. That's about it for me today. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below, and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time we upload a video. Take care, and I will talk to you guys again in the next video very shortly.